Hey there, beautiful soul. So, I'd like to take the difficult task upon me to talk about detoxes in recovery. My God, what do I have gotten myself involved with now? Alright, well, there are several types of detoxes: physical, spiritual, mental, emotional, and behavioral detoxes. And what we're trying to do is to get rid of stuff we don't want. For example, in the first category, in physical detoxes, we try to get rid of viruses, mold, bacteria, toxins that are not beneficial for our body. Our body might be too weak to deal with them, our immune system might be too weak, and therefore they can thrive or they are not being processed. And we try to get rid of them. And we can do this in several ways. And the first way of this is via diet, fasting. Side effects is that things like mold might die off very quickly, which gives you a stress response. And stress is basically a component that these toxins thrive in. So you can get rid of some, but they'll build up even quicker. Then you can get rid of carbohydrates, again, to kill off things like bacteria and mold and stuff and fungi. Same sort of side effects. And they all might get processed by the liver, so that will cause a Herxheimer effect and is probably doing you more harm than good if you go all in. So go very, very slowly with this. Then there are some substances that is generally not helpful for people in recovery, and people try to get rid of them by eliminating stuff in their diets. For example, gluten, alcohol, caffeine, drugs, and so on. Usually this side effect is a little bit less, and I recommend people to do this kind of stuff. Then there's a whole lot of claims about juices that you can do. For example, medical medium, and you have to every morning this specific type of juice. And if it's not working for you, you're not doing it long enough. And people are doing it for years and sometimes have little or no result, or sometimes they have results. But was it really due to the juices? That's a question. And if you, for example, ask medical medium about this stuff, they ignore you or they censor you, and they like to, brag on about stories where it actually did work. But was it really the juice? I don't know. I'm sure there are a lot of other diets that you can do that will help you getting rid of stuff. Another physical thing that you can try is frequencies. And in frequencies, you can put a frequency on your body, for example, with the Healy or with the Rife machines, and that can kill of bacteria, mold, those kind of things. Side effects is as well that it might be hard for the liver, so you have to go in very slowly. And maybe my favorite physical detoxing method is called combo, and you make a few dots on your shoulder, and maybe you can see mine. You put some frogs poison on them, which is called combo. And then you probably get very sick for an hour. And the first 3 out of 4 times that I did it, I had to vomit all my bile out. And that was basically a big cleansing method so that it didn't have to process through my liver. So there was no Herxheimer effect, but the initial effect was very, very difficult, very strong. I got very sick for an hour. Mental detoxing. This means that we have to get rid of our beliefs and our thought patterns. And these might be the very root foundation of the stress that we have in our body. So go very slow with this as well. You can do it via hypnosis, affirmation, meditations, mindfulness. And in my video called The Holistic Circle of Disease, this 12-step circle from where you move from thought to disease, you can look into this much deeper. and I will put a link below the video to watch that video about how we develop illnesses in our lives. Then the next category is called behavioral detoxes. Getting rid of behavior that we do that really doesn't serve us and probably makes us more stressed, which activates the fight or flight mechanism and which makes the body stressful, and that's the perfect place for harmful bacteria to thrive in. So we have to stop suppressing our emotions. We have to stop all kinds of coping mechanisms, like rushing, for example, running as fast as you can from A to B. Stop doing limiting experiences, things that you don't normally do, but because you had a negative belief system, you're involved in all these situations that really don't serve you. Stress addiction, and getting rid of the wrong people in your life, people that really make things worse. And you can do this via psychotherapy, awareness, and just stop doing those urges and really be with the reason why you have that urge and really breathe through it. For example, if you feel rushed, lay down and just breathe through it and don't distract yourself from yourself, but just be with it. Emotional detoxes. We have to learn how to release emotions, how to feel them, and how to act upon them. If you don't act upon your emotions, then more emotions will come. And if you're still suppressing the emotions, they're still stored in the body. Stored emotion is stress, doesn't serve you in recovery. So you have to learn with your boundaries and how to deal with them. Some ways that you can do this is psychotherapy, completion process, tapping, frequencies, combo as well. And well, that should be enough for now. And the final category is called spiritual detoxes. And this might sound unbelievable, but this means getting rid of spiritual entities that attach them to probably your shadow. Things that you don't want to feel, like a negative emotions, they attach them on it and they can thrive on it. As a consequence, you don't learn your boundary and you keep feeding this entity with this so-called negative emotion. You can get rid of it with, for example, hypnosis and frequency therapy, and there are probably lots of other therapies for this, but I don't go into detail for this. So the point of this video is to show that detoxing is a lot more than just changing your diet. The stress that is the cause of all kinds of things that you don't want in your body might be not physical at all. So it's the non-physical manifested itself in a physical way. And therefore, in holistic approach of healing, we try to treat everything from a 360 degrees angle. I hope this helped. Take care. If you got any questions, let me know. In my coaching sessions as well, it's all about removing stressors, which is a form of detoxing as well. I try to go deeper, try to go to places where you don't want to go. I try to really feel the deepest trauma, the deepest stressor behind it all. I wish you all the best in healing. If you need any help, try to see if my recovery program is something for you. The link is below as well. Take care, everyone. Bye.